well, hey, thanks for taking a minute to stop by here and watch this little video. I figured that as we prepare for the Life Conference and this trip we're taking, that it would be really valuable if I put together brief little videos every now and then. I don't know how frequent, but as news becomes available, as things need to be made known to the entire group that's going, as updates and things to look forward to and things to know are made aware to you or made aware to me, and I need to get that news out to you. Hey, I figured we don't have to call a parent meeting every other month. We can maybe just do a 3 to 5 minute update video, and that's what this is. So thanks for sticking around to watch this. I guess I thought as we started this whole process and we're about to turn the corner into the new year, and then our sights are set on the summer for raising the money we need and getting these students to life, I thought it'd be really good for me to kind of lay a foundation, two really important things, and I hope you consider these first and foremost. Number one, we go to this trip for Christ. We go that we might get to know Him better and that we might know the God of the universe. See, Paul says that in Romans chapter 8 that the whole end goal is that God would conform us to the image of His Son, that God would make us more like Jesus. And so we go to know Him. Life has a tradition of helping students encounter Jesus in ways that maybe they haven't before. Life has a tradition of helping students worship the God of the universe and grow closer to Him and give all glory, praise, and honor to Him. And so that's why we go. Are we gonna have fun? You better believe it. 44 students and 10 adults is just mind-boggling. I don't think Mountain View's ever done that before. But it's gonna be spectacular. It's gonna be only as we seek Christ first. Because if we just seek fun, that fun will end and then something else will come along that's fun. But if we seek Christ, He can do something in us eternal that will last forever. Secondly, I think it's really important, and we've already had a fundraising meeting and whatnot, and those fundraisers are important, but I think what's more important is keeping faith in the God of the universe to get us there as foremost. Listen, we have to expend $80,000 on this trip. We're asking the students to pay for at least a third of their trip, give or take. And then maybe some money's coming out of the budget and the adults are paying a portion of their trip. And then we have to raise like $45,000. That's a big undertaking. And if we keep our sights set on that, we're gonna miss something very important. We're gonna miss that the God of the universe is the one behind all of this, who can get it all done and accomplish it all for us. And so I think it's more important that we set aside, we set aside this, let's look at the numbers, let's focus on these fundraisers, and we focus on faith in the God of the universe to get us there. The author of Hebrews says that without faith, it's impossible to please God. We live by faith. Our walk is not a physical sight walk, it's a walk of faith. And so I just want to encourage us to walk that walk. I want to encourage us to trust the God of the universe, who owns the cattle on 1,000 hills, who can do anything possible, because with God all things are possible. I want to encourage us to have faith that God will get us there. We've already taken the first step. We've said, yeah, I believe God wants us to go. Well, we got 44 students. That can be overwhelming for some, but for God it's nothing, because He cares for everyone, billions of people on this earth. He keeps them alive and sustains them in His grace. So what I hope is that faith is how we walk. And that sometimes as we're planning fundraisers, we don't just look at it and think, oh, we need that big ticket one, we need that big ticket one. While that's important, let's not put our faith in the big ticket fundraiser. Let's put our faith in the God of the universe who can get us there. And that might mean we have to say no to this and yes to this. It might it might mean we have to sacrifice this and do this. It might mean we have to reposition ourselves to follow in this direction rather than that direction. We may have to give something up. We may have to say yes to something that makes us uncomfortable, but that's okay. Because God sustains us in the midst, and if we trust Him, He'll be the one that takes care of us. So as we approach this, I just encourage you, put Jesus first. Just Jesus isn't just our motto. We want to live that because Christ is supreme. In addition, let's be people who have faith in God. People who believe that God will take care of this. And then let's just sit back and watch what happens. We work hard, all for His glory, for from Him and for Him and through Him are all things. To Him be the glory. Thanks, guys. Until next time, we'll catch you later.